Yo, Skinners. What is up? What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday night, special edition, Cutie and the Brute. It's just the Brute. So, we missed last night. There was some unforeseen circumstances, but we're back, and we're doing it, finally. I am a long-time Final Fantasy XIV veteran. It actually was my favorite game for a long time. I had my doubts about Dawntrail right from the get-go. What frustrated me the most was that since I'm a Balmung player and an RPer, I need more glamour plates, and they had no initiative to fix that whatsoever. And so I'm like, well, the one part of the game I like the most is still absolutely almost unusable. I've got 20 different outfits I could still use beyond the 20 glam plates we already have. So I was already kind of not motivated. And then I started, I got on the forums and I'm like, well, what do people think? Maybe it'll be worth playing. Yeah, that was a no-go for the show. So I'm not a total virgin to the main story quest. I've seen some Zeppela bits and some Preach bits. I know it's kind of hot dog shit, but you have to get there because I'm actually really excited for Evercold. That's why I'm back playing the game. Because quite frankly, at this point, I really miss playing my character. I've been getting back into it, mostly just playing a lot of Gold Saucer, doing some old fates, getting some achievements, grinding cards. Been playing a lot of Triple Triad, doing the accessory stuff that doesn't involve anything to do with Dawntrail. I've never even left Old Charlian. I haven't even gotten on the boat yet. You'll see that here in a few minutes. But we have to finally get it done because I don't want to do a story skip. I want to get through it. I want to enjoy it as the first time experiencing it, even though I know it's awful. Nothing to it but to do it. So we're going to start tonight, and I don't know, maybe over the next few weeks, probably we'll do half of the stream is going to be main story quest. Because that's the one thing I heard. It's a lot more palatable when you do it in small chunks. So I'm going to do it in small chunks and not marathon this, because as much as I want to get through it, I don't want it to make me stop playing my other things in the game that I'm actually really enjoying. Just grinding fates has been a lot of fun. I finally last night finished Far Trader, so I got rank 3 in all of the Endwalker zones for fates, and now I'm going to go back and do Shadowbringers. So at this point, we're going to get through a big portion of it. Well, the beginning portion. Shouldn't say big portion. The beginning portion of it, in the last half, I'm going to go back and do some Crystal and Conflict and maybe a couple of front lines, because I have really been enjoying PvP. So, without further ado, nothing to mess around with. Let's get into the game. Let's see how Asha Stardust, Eorzea's #1 most outrageous and fabulous idol, is doing. So, into the game. There she is in all her glory. This is her Ripper outfit, one of my favorites. But because Asha is an idol, I started as a bard, and I'll always be a bard main. We're going to go through the story as a bard. But before she does her costume change, let's get into Old Charlian. See what the login time is. 15 players in the queue. And so while I've never experienced the main story quest, I mean, obviously I'm going to go through it for the first time. I know how obnoxious Vuklamat is. I know how pointless and boring Tuliolal is. Nothing means anything, and the characters are dumb, and there's no plot. But I am very positive about the direction Square is taking. They shit-canned all their toxic poison Western influence. People like Kate and Cena, who, politics aside, and I agree with almost none of their politics aside, were toxic garbage people who actively made the game worse. And not only did they make the game worse, they attacked the community who had built up the game. I think Square's finally learned their lesson, realized not everything they touch turns to gold. Sometimes it turns to shit. Got rid of the dead weight. We're done with those people. So now we just really have to get rid of it, or get through it. But I heard the Solution 9 is kind of cool. I heard that the Cowboy Town is kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to that. And also I want to get Asha Stardust leveled up so I can hopefully go back and do some solo mount grinding in Extremes and Savage. See how far I can get with that. So let me check with my retainers real quick. We'll see. Sold some stuff. Um, 321 gil. What did I even sell? It must have been nothing because I've actually got some big things on there. All right, who's undercutting me? Oh, I must have sold some materia. I mean, I guess we'll just resell it because these. Let's see what they got the gold whisker going. Okay, I think that's a little 500k gil for the gold whisker is a little unreasonable when it's selling for around 66. So I'm gonna leave it at 75 since mine's the cheapest, and hopefully no one brings it in. Verdant per partition. This one I'm gonna leave as it is. I'm gonna wait for these to get sold out because eventually they will. Because look, this thing sells pretty heavily, and I don't know why they crashed the market so hard when everyone is buying between 150 and 100,000. Why do you cross the market? Oh, is that what's going on? Okay. Why do you crash the market? I don't get it. You don't need to go down to 89,999. They're buying it for 30 to 40,000 gil more expensive. I really like them. I like my new glasses. Here, take a better look at them. They're the wireframes full all the way around. I love my new glasses. I like my old ones, but they're too bulky. They weren't quite the look I wanted, and they effed my nose up. That's the thing, man. My nose is beat up because they had the hard nose cushions, and these ones, of course, they're old man glasses. They got the soft ones. So don't crash the market. You don't need to crash the goddamn market. Compare prices, history. You'll see right there. What are people buying this for? And they're buying it today for over 100K. You don't need, no, not Jeffrey Dahmer. Those were square. These are more like aviators. My old ones were more like Dahmer glasses. You don't need to crash the market. They'll pay 6 figures for it. Just chill, dude. Maybe you don't sell it in 2 seconds. Just chill, man. Take it easy. Don't get excited. I actually need to sell these other material. I have so many materia because I've been running old Shadowbringers dungeons to try and get some cards out of the 312 that I'm missing. I want to get I don't know, some people call it the toast. Other people, well, then tell him to stop being a dumbass. Put it at a reasonable price and people will buy it. Just chill. Let it sit overnight, you freaking dorks. Wait, that way. There. So yeah, I've been running a lot of Shadowbringers dungeons to get some cards. Some people call it the piece of toast. Other people call it the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But I want the card mount. And I got to see when the next, because today was the end of the Manderville Open, which I'll tell you right here, I got the perfect deck for Manderville Open. The problem is the one PvP match I got for the Manderville Open, I tried 4 days. For like a long time, I'd sit there and hang out. I got one match. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to PvP, card matching, and triple triad. So the issue was I got one match and I won, and then I go against the NPC. But because it's plus, I kept forgetting about the goddamn Godbert Manderville card, and I had 2 boners where I totally forgot that he was throwing it, and he put it in the middle and plussed me. And then another one I got a draw, but it was the same thing, but I was more ready for it. So I kind of had a couple of boners. Yeah, see, that's the thing is I totally forgot about that crap. So I had lost 2 to the NPC and I had 1 draw. Totally knocked me out. I don't even think I'm in the top 20 anymore. I wanted more PvP matches though, because you get the most points, but everyone just goes to, I think it's pronounced Fleishwarel. They just go to him and just spam him all 20 matches. No one tries to actually like PvP in the card tournament. So I don't know if it's just like a crystal, like a Balmung thing, but I wanted matches against players. All right. Slice is right. Actually, we're going to do Slice is right. I lied to you. I lied to you, everybody. I lied to you, internet. But I'm actually working on the Slice is right. Man, it seems so quiet. Oh, that's why. All right, let me get in the pit. I'm working on this achievement. I've gotten kind of okay at it. Kind of okay. I'm good at, I know the spot to stand in for Typhon. One, because he appears over there. So this one, like with Typhon, you can stand in a secret spot and it's really hard for him to hit you there. It's not impossible, but you win more than you lose. In this one, you actually have to pay attention to where he's slicing, and you have to, there's no like safe places you can just stand. You actually have to watch the way he's slicing up. I'm sure people who are really good at this know like a particular rotation that he'll do. And the other thing I worry about is like when he does the cup game with his dog, that you stand in the triangle with the dog in it and you get blown right out the goddamn platform. Yo, Jimbo sat there and watched him die. So we got 30 seconds. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna check the results of the tournament. Then I'm gonna go to Old Charlian so I can talk to Grahatia, which is this tab scabbator right there, coming Dawn, and that will get me into the pit. We will finally be in Dawntrail, unfortunately. Struts confidently. Rain to Met. I wonder if that's the catwalk. That might be the catwalk, well, which I have to go by. So I know that's the thing. Whoa. In-game store. But yeah, I buy shit at the cash shop. Sorry. They got a lot of, I'm an idle RPer. What the hell do you want from me, man? Tell me like a catwalk strut isn't the most J idle thing you've ever heard of. I will say that Hrothgar dancing there, doing the Manderville in the middle is kind of annoying. Pissing me off. He does a lot of PvP though. He's a hungry wolf. He does a lot of PvP. All right, yo, Jambo, let's go. So if I blow it on this first one, it's just time to end the stream. Time to end the stream and I die. All right, what you want to find is you want to find the one that's cut in half. All right, so there we go. All right, so they both got cut in half. All right, so now watch these two. They're gonna be, you want to stand on the edge because these will be circles. Now we throw the coins. I'm gonna try and get a coin pile, but as soon as this dog looks at you, like most people don't even try it, because as soon as this dog looks at you, it's over, Rock. Like, I'm gonna see which way his dog looks. All right, I'm safe. All I have to do is stand over here and I'm not gonna get touched by the dog. And I get an extra 1,000 MGP. Oh shit, he goes for the empty coin pile. I did not know that. Okay, my bad. I'm lucky I didn't get myrtleized there. I should have been. All right, which way's gonna cut? All right, we're good over here. And then, which of these hab scabbers are we gonna do? Both to the outside? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's 3. Holy, I'm gonna stand with the group. There we go, just go this way. Hab scabber. And maybe they know the rotation. All right, I think we're actually good here. Yep. Stand with the group, man. And now here's the cup game, or the shell game as some people call it. A lot of people stand right here. I don't know if it's like the gold pile, if you stand on that right away, it's more likely that you don't get hit by the dog. But I mean, you have a better chance of not getting hit by the dog than by the dog. Rain, I'm going with you. Beats don't fail me now. If the dog's here, I'm gonna be pissed. All right, we're locked in. You son of a bitch. Rain, you sack of monkey shit, you idiot. All right. Well, I'm out of here. What a dick bag. Rain, you suck. to be banned. Never to play the game again. Get out of my face. All right, let's go do our mini cactus pot. Because I'm actually trying to get these achievements. A builder of mountains. And I have a long way to go. All right, the trick to, here's the trick to mini cactus pot. You got to fish for the 1, the 2, or the 3. Because you want 1, 2, 3 if it's possible. So here. Now, since this is blank, I know there's a 7 here. I know there's no 1, 2, 3 here. I automatically just picked that because my only shot at the 1, 2, 3 is right there. That's the What did I just say? What did I just say? I should get 1,000 likes for that. Subscribe. Hey, you got to subscribe to the channel now if you're watching. Right there. Right there. In your face. In your face, YouTube. Bam! That's how you do it. 10K! You don't always get, on every card, you don't always get an opportunity to get 1, 2, 3. But that's why you've got to fish for the 1, the 2, or the 3. If you can find it right away, hey, you're lucky, you get 10,000 automatically. But if it's a possibility at all, you go with that one, because unless you have one of those numbers that's surrounded by a different number and you know it's not possible, then it's whatever. 4 again. All right, let's fish. Okay, same thing. If there's a 1, 2, 3, it's got to be right there. Bam! Right there! Can you believe it? I'm too good. I'm too good. That's why I had to quit the game. I'm too good. World first mini cactus pot player. Right there. Rank 1 gladiator mini cactus pot player. Right, this guy. This Ash of Stardust. Rank 1 gladiator mini cactus pot player. Can I do 3 in a row? There's no achievement for it. But let's see. 3 in a row. All right, one more time. This is where I lose my mind. Okay, 3. So this one, there's only 1 shot. Is it 1, 2, 3 in a row? Can I get 3 in a row? I get 1,000 subs right away. 1,000 subs if this nails it a 3rd time. Not even close. Not even close. But I did nail 2 out of 3. That's something. That is something right there, pal. Hab Scabbers. All right, now we're going to check on the tournament bracket, see what I got. Did I even get top 20? I don't know. Let's find out. My score wasn't that great. Nope. I got booted the F out. No good. So, yeah, I was like 15 something. But this guy, Haldberg, 19 out of 20, most likely. This is all player versus player when trading. I wouldn't have won anyways, because even if I'd found players to get, I wouldn't have found 20 players. So what they'll do is they will have like either an alt on another account, or they'll have a friend who will just feed them wins, because you get almost twice as much. Well, Police Dawntrail gives you 89 and a win from a player gives you 120. So it's like 25%. You get 25% more each time. Why would you just go for 20 out of 20? Dude, just go for 20. Everyone knows you're cheating. Go for 20 out of 20. What are you doing? Like, well, I gotta make it look honest. No, everyone looks at that score and knows you didn't get 19. Dude, I sat in there for 4 days in the middle of the tournament, multiple times per day for like an hour. Nobody was doing PvP matches. We all know you cheated, dude. For what? But that's how you do it. So next time, I got to do better. I got to do better. I want to, maybe I'm going to try and do, next time what I'm going to try and do is go to World Server Travel. Maybe I'll go to one of the other ones, because maybe people in Crystal just don't Or maybe I'll go to like another, maybe Alma. Might be Alma. But I'll try and find a more popular server where people actually play games like this, and I'll try and get some PvP. Well, let's go and get our stuff. I get a couple of something cards. Yep. I got 16, almost 17. Yeah, almost 17K MGP. And a Platinum Triad card. So 2 platinum triad cards and almost 17k MGP. Not bad for a couple hours of work. Now, when is the next tournament? Spinner's Pull. Oh man, Spinner's Pull. That one's rough. I have a good deck for that, but it's got some of the more like RNG rule sets that are harder to plan for. 26. Week away? No. Yeah, week away. So a week away, Tuesday, we're gonna get into the pit. Maybe we'll play that next week. We'll do some triple triad. Try and find some PvP matches. Okay, let's see what kind of cards did I get. Actually, something I can use. I have Philemine, unfortunately. And what's the other one that I get? Bro. Nanamo ul Namo. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. We're going to go to the Triple Triad Trader and we're going to check something out, pal. Because I've had my eye on this one. I'll show you. Triple Triad card. Let's find it. Nanamo ul Namo. 400,000 MGP. That's over half of my total if I wanted to buy this card. It's not even that good. It's not even, I wouldn't even use it. I won't even use Nanamo. But here's the deal. Because this is what I've been doing a lot. Go to my card list. This big fat matzo ball. Just hanging out there. Hanging out there. Staring me in the face like this. Saying, incomplete asshole. I'm missing. Look at me. Like a big red siren going off in my head. I hate it. I hate that one's missing. And this is another one that's also expensive. But like the first 6 pages until we get here. And then you got to get the Imperial Triad cards. So the first 5 pages, I'm missing. Yeah, the first 5 pages, I'm only missing the 2. And they're both expensive, but one of them is Nanamo ul Namo. And now I only have 1 more to get of the expensive card. All right, so Philemine will actually sell. Don't sell Nanamo. We'll collect this bad boy. Now we'll look again. Look at that. Look at that beaut. See, and it's actually not a bad from underneath card, and it's good for the like lower left-hand corner, but there are much better 5 cards. Honestly, the I forget the name of it, but it's the main boss of Amarot. His card. That one's the best 5 card because it's triple 9. So it works for plus, it works for same. It's good in every corner, and it's, you know, it's good in the middle too. So, but all right, let me find Independent Arms. Actually, holy shit! Half this stuff is dead. How in the hell did that happen? Where am I going? Can I sell to you? No. No. But what I can do is go to Old Charlie. All right, here we go. Old Charles. No more beating around the bush. I had my fun. No more beating around the bush, buddy. Can't hide from it from her. I can't hide from it any longer. All right, let's go to merchant. I'll get rid of these. Wisteria. This matzo ball hanging out. Materia vendor. Okay. Tool supplier. Someone's gotta like, I've got to be able to sell to. There we go. No, not that. Bam, 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 wham. Let's get rid of these. All right, there we go. We made some cash for the stash. All right, now let's go to the center. Let's do a quick costume change, and then we are off to dawn. I can't wait. Holy sweet God. All right, main Asha. All right, let me zoom in for the kill. We'll see Eorzea's #1 idol. So it's easy once you get used to it, but I had a bunch of these costume change emote, you know, what do you call them? Emote algorithms that pop. So it's just a fun little flavor thing that I really love doing. I feel like it brings the character to life. All right, let's head to Grahatia. I think it's actually probably easier to go this way, right? Right there. Oh yeah, there's a path right there. All right, Peloton it is. Move expeditiously. Get your butt in gear, Asha. Let's go. No use avoiding the inevitable. I'm gonna head up here, hang around to the right, because that's the other thing I want to do. I know I have to do this because if I want to like be ready for now I can't even remember the name of the damn expansion. Evercold. Good God, old man brain is dying. If I want to be ready for Evercold, I've got to do all the stuff that's here. I have no interest in the Vanadiel raid or whatever it's called. The Final Fantasy XI raid. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I took the wrong turn. No interest in that. I don't care about Final Fantasy XI. The Gods raid was pretty cool. I enjoyed doing that. But I haven't even done all the extremes in Endwalker. But I don't know. Occult Crescent. Is that what it's called? Or Pilgrim's Fortitude? Or Pilgrim's Foreskin? Whatever the hell that stupid shit is called. Pilgrim's Traverse. I didn't like Bosnia, but I like Eureka. So I may end up getting back into Eureka. All right, here we go. And I was wondering, I'm not going to do any voices because these guys already have voices. I'll just read this aloud so you know where to follow along. But, you know, I'll read anything that isn't a voiceover. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Thrall, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here or there. Beginning close. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. All right. We're on the road now. No turning back. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Thrall within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? I was rather taken with the tale of Ketenram, I don't know who that is, Popotos. I have a newfound appreciation for them. The legendary City of Gold. Well, I mean, Ash is an intrepid adventurer, but honestly, who doesn't love potatoes? As have I. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I found myself craving Popotos. As they keep well, they were a boon to sailors, and it was that same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to Eorzea. The book also mentioned a method of preservation which sees Popotos repeatedly frozen and dried. The resultant product was apparently used in a stew by people in mountainous regions. I should like to sample that dish one day. That and all the unique cuisines of the vast continent. What are we getting at here, Grahatia? But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Thrall? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. I'm gonna go... I learned about weavers. I don't really care about Thrall that much. Ah yes, the great horned beast kept by the Mamulja, who unleashed them on fortified positions with devastating effect. I think weavers are like the little dragons, little dragon. Ah yeah, oh yeah. So what are we doing? That reminds me, I recall hearing that a few specimens were brought to Vilbrand not long ago. Perhaps it's possible to see them on the island. I think Vilbrand is the name of the island that Lenoshia's on. I thought I heard familiar voices. Here's Day. She's my homegirl. Alphino, I can take your lead. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Radzit Pan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of different races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? Ash is going to explain. I'm actually thinking about changing her pants. Like the new pants that are on the shop that have kind of the leather buckle straps. I'm thinking I might dye those dragoon blue and try those instead. They look like they could be cool. A nation composed of disparate peoples of the law, through all. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We do well to read up on Tulia law ourselves. The contest is Asha the only one allowed to help Luke Lamont? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Luke Lamont gave us the impression that she could have several champions. I can't wait. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Alize, wait! Would seem our plans have changed, if you'll excuse me. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. One of those a time. So, I have no idea what happens next or how long it takes to get the boat. Studium. I'm going down here. I don't know why. I don't know what's down here. Peloton it is. Oh. Change it every day. So, what is down here? I have no idea where I'm going. Like, I don't know what we're going to talk about. More chatting with Grahatia, I guess. I did think Charlium was a really cool city.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
Refuse. I'm guessing I don't get a choice, though. I'd rather not get involved in politics. He just wants to sing and dance. He wants to put on shows and entertain people.
If only others had the same good sense.
But I'm not getting out of this.
If the prospect troubles you, sir, why not consider what you stand to gain instead? That is an exciting journey to a faraway continent.
Because I don't care what's happening there, Grahatia, that's why.
In the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you might find yourself moved to help Worklamat after all. And if not, well, you quietly take your leave.
The promise unkept. Unforged.
A brazen plan, perhaps, but one that befits a veteran adventurer, you must agree.
Yeah.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
Eidolon's dead, genius.
It's enough to stir me to the core.
We don't get to do that anymore. We killed Eidolon, you big dummy. I think you were actually allowed to be in that raid.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend.
Or extreme
and
trial.
There's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea.
What is it, Gratia? What you got, homie?
I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Can't wait. I don't know, is the graphical update better? I think I might have liked my old face better. A lot of people say that. That is the one thing I'm hopeful for with Evercold. When the character customizations, I think a lot of people are asking for this. The ability to customize different hairstyles to different glam plates. Because there's a lot of hairstyles like this one. I really love it. But it clips through so many of the big collars that she has that I would choose other glam style, other hairstyles for each of those. I wouldn't use anything that clips. I just don't like the way it looks, you know, amateur hour at the Apollo. So because it clips back there a little bit, I would probably choose something maybe longer on the front, shorter in the back, or like a pony. But they haven't really mentioned if that's even a possibility. But if they can have, okay, here's the deal. They can have eyewear or face wear be something that can be attached to glamour plates. Oh, I probably need to get all these repaired. Holy crap. Then why not hairstyle? You pay $2,000 to get it in there. Same thing as like you change a glamour plate, you got to use it for glamour prism. Well, you pay 2,000 gil and you get to attach your hairstyle. All right, Ojika, I guess I'm going into here. Welcome back, Asha. If you're looking for Wook Lamont, she's currently with others in her chambers. If you like, I can go fetch them for you. Yeah, why not? Understood. Please wait in the main hall. So, probably gonna... I don't know if this is voice or not, but let me get this out of the way. Here's my disclaimer. One of the worst aspects of this whole expansion was Cena Breyer, or Byer, whatever her name is. She was grossly unqualified, gave a piss poor performance, nails on a chalkboard voice, nepotistic. I'm going to hire my friends, hire.
You have the look of
I
someone
can't
who's
stand
made up
listening to
their
this.
mind.
It irritates the ever living shit out of
Let's
me.
hear it.
And I'm just going to say it once now, but I'm probably going to end up saying it once or twice more just when I get sick of listening to it and I'm sick of hearing it. But this is a garbage person and has nothing to do with anything else than just her actions. And she's a shit voice actor. That's it. So that being said, I'm not going to beat a dead horse that's already been beat. We all got to put up with it together. There we go. Rant over. Don't you love these two choices? The illusion of choice. Like, even just to have the option to be skeptical. Like, obviously you're going. It's where the expansion is. But both of these are super inspired. But like, I'm hesitant to participate or I'm hesitant to agree to this. But I'm willing to go and see what it's like. but I have my reservations. Something like that. Just something even remotely negative in connotation would be nice. I definitely am not going like super, oh, I'm all aboard, can't wait. No, eat shit. I'm gonna let me talk smack to Ardbert throughout the entire Shadowbringers expansion. I shit on that guy daily.
Of course.
Get out of my room.
But I dare say
Dick.
your time in Tural will be its own reward.
Nobody invited you, Ardbert. Jackass. Get out of my room. I'm eating apples. Jerk. And her weird fuzzy shoulders.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Well, of course I want to go with my homegirl Zay. Aaronville, I can take her leave, but I like Rahatia. Alphano, I can take her leave.
Alphano, Alize.
Cutie hates Cryo, but I like Cryo. But my two favorite scions, besides Menphilia, were Papalimo and Urianger. Papalimo's dead. I never get to see him again. And Urianger is going with Thancred.
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklemat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Aaronville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
Is toads like a
First
slang
impressions
for
last.
young kids? I don't remember them being frogs. I won't lie, they actually animated her scrunched up like bitch face really well. You could tell exactly the face.
Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphano Levier at your service.
That's
and this
to
is
do
my
a
sister
scrunch face
Alize.
on a model like this without lip physics, like deep lip physics, that was actually pretty good. So congratulations, Square.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more
won't
the
lie.
merrier, I say. And
I'm not
I'd
as
be
immediately
keen to learn
reviled
about
as I was when
Eorzea
I entered
and
the world of
Garlemald from you
Shadowbringers.
as well.
Like as soon as I got the Shadowbringers, I didn't want to be there. I wanted to stay in Eorzea, and it's like purple trees and piss yellow sky. I'm like, oh, this is gross. What am I doing here? I don't have that immediate revulsion, but I will say this: I'm probably
Having
not going to
recruited
like
so
things
many
as soon as I get
committed
to
and
werewolf.
capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths.
We literally went to the end of the world and defeat a planetary destruction bird lady. I think we can survive your Stone Age Mesoamerican like kingdom. Toots.
I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Does she already know that's where she came from? That's my question. Does Cryo actually know that's where she came from? I don't know.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when
Gotta
our
get some
order
water.
is beginning to find its feet again.
Sorry about that.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you?
I guess she did know
This
that her
is a rare
grandfather went
opportunity,
there.
and I insist that you seize
I forget
it.
his name though. But I know he was like one of the founders of the students of Valdez. He's like a
Thank
homeboy
you,
of
Raha. Thank you.
Louis Swap.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
Don't act so excited, Asha. Stop it. Stop that nonsense.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There.
What, a new map?
This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Can't wait. See, this song's amazing. We're going to a crap song after this. Is that whole ass big place, Thrall? How did we not know this was there? Oh, this is the end of Endwalker. It's sad I have to end the song. Lest you wonder about your passage to Thrall, Aaronville will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only to worry about your own preparation. Speaking of which, take this with you, a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventure. Now, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. I didn't even know that I was like not done with Endwalker. How did that happen? I thought I was done with Endwalker. I didn't know I missed the last quest. Yeah, that's it. You're done with Endwalker. Wow, it's been years. Meanwhile, in Limsa Lominsa.
When does the next ship set sail?
Well, I'd rather be with Estinian as well. Oh, Estinian's another one that I love.
Destination?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen.
North and east, I've already seen.
I suppose I'll head west this time.
I suppose I'll head west this time. Estinian's a fun voice to
West,
do, I'm not
you
gonna lie.
say?
Estinian's a fun ass voice to do. Still got that blood on his lance. Why did we leave Estinian out of the planning? I guess he doesn't really even play a role in Dawntrail. He's kind of off doing his own thing. And just like in Shadowbringers, where I wish I could have been with Estinian and Gaius doing James Bond shit in Garlemald, I'm gonna wish again I could be with Estinian doing cool shit in Thrall. Well, Urianger is another one I wish I could be with because he's one of my favorite scions. Thancred is okay.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen. But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
And Urianger's got the cool sideburns.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them. If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed. Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come? Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Ah.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember.
I doubt it. I don't think it will, Thancred.
Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
Matter of fact, I think Square Enix would like to forget this adventure we're about to go on now. So, this must still all be the end of Endwalker. And I never actually even got, like, yeah, this seems very end of an expansion. Because you're going to look at old Charlie one last time.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
I hate him itself as a character. I won't lie. He was kind of okay in Elpis, but I think it's more a reflection of how much I like, I always call him Hydrocephalus, Hythlodaeus. I think that Emet-Selch was only good because of Hythlodaeus. In Shadowbringers, I couldn't stand him. The only character who I liked less than Emet-Selch was Ardbert.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north.
We could have gone to any one of these places except for Taral.
The fabled golden cities of the New World.
We anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of the new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond and tread the gilded path beyond. Tomorrow's unknown. Sun Chaser. Complete the main scenario quest, The Coming Dawn. A new world to explore. I do believe now, pay for a trade. I do believe now. And what is a knapsack? Research has proven that wearing a knapsack or similar greatly reduces the likelihood of being pestered with questions about how you can carry so many items used to acquire a knapsack. Personal effect. Oh. Is it like a fashion accessory? Okay, you can just put on Arenville's backpack. Okay, that explains it. I know. All right, there we go. Sunjika has a message. Welcome back, Asha. I had just had word from Arenville. I think we're finally in Dawntrail now. It seems he's managed to secure passage to Thrall aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companion? It could only take a moment. I should have known better than to think I would actually get the like music of barf. I should have known better than to think that I would get to actually play the game in this first stream. Of course, it was going to be 99% cutscenes and running from one destination to another, and that most of them would be voiced. So I'd be sitting here scratching my chin like a dumbass. But 8:30. At 8:30, we'll cut this and we'll go do some PvP. That's what I'd really rather be playing. Oh, Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erenville himself. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Thrall. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Erenville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Thrall, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawnservant. Thank you for the exposition, Alphino. Expositional Alphino. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Thrall, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, and the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Kryle? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawnservant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons beyond official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I'm part of this expedition only because of the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. I changed my mind. I'm going back to Kugane to do a residency at the the Tokiro Hotel or the Tokiro Inn. We won't make you Dawnservant by standing here and talking about it. I go wheresoever adventure is to be found. I guess. Yeah, that's what they tell me. Right then. If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Back! Ready! Any former Marines will know exactly where that comes from. It'll be ingrained in your brain permanently. All right, let's stop and talk to Erenville, for the love of God. After we meet him down at the boat. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. You could have had me meet you at the boat, man. I knew where I was going, homeboy. Come on. Man, I am burning daylight here. Holy crap. If anyone has any suggestions about what job you'd like me to play for PvP, let me know now. Something about doing dancer, maybe warrior.
Savoring the moment. I can feel your excitement,
Oh, this song sucks.
eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders.
Or
We
does
might
it?
even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Though Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map, the vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
Well, then there we go. Have to do it, but to get the hell on the ship.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks. We sail west, as Kettenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Toral.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
That's what I want to do. I want to be a part of her story. I'm not interested in what Ashen Stardust is doing. More cutscenes. I do enjoy ocean fishing, so I don't mind these boat rides.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Do I get to talk to Prowl
We
then?
left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Toral was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have
Oh, I
questions
can't
of
wait.
your
I can't
own.
wait to talk to these people. I'm so interested, Prowl. Dying to know. I need to know, man. I left Xenos at the edge of the universe,
Did you look out
and I don't know what
across
happened
these
to him,
waters,
but I'm
Grandfather?
interested in what these people talk about, the freaking stupid place I'm about to go. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I need to find out right there. What is it? Talk to 5 people. Oh, this was my first visit to Brawl. Fontain's the name. I'll be working at Estame's Aesthetics in Uda. My appointment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlie and hoped starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a good job, I seized the chance to board this vessel and I overheard room for me. I'm told the Dawn servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliolal seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will get better this time. I see you in Eorzea before, you great famous hero. Gah, I've had enough of playing. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the 7. But with more of you Eorzeans coming to Brawl, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, so we head home to lick our wounds. My story, well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Cotton Kettenbaum. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot in Tyrol almost 80 years ago. The Mamul Jaw's leader said that he welcomed Kettenbaum with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back, potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Kettenram returned to Tyrol several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last reported voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even the seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testament to the ocean's peril. That's 3. An adventurer, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'dah, specialty imports and exports. Eorzean and Drawley both. This is your first crossing the salt, as they say. Do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead of by their names of certain clans. For the Mikote, the Hestaro, the Hrothgar, the Srabal. Not because every member is given a clan, not because every member of a given clan is the same race mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases. Take care not to give offense. And right. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who'll be sat next to the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants to the right of succession, your young Rook Lamont being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamul Jaw bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd promise. Alright, there we go. So I'm probably going to talk to Trial. Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have Luke Lamont and Ernville teach us the ones that we know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Spent a lot of time on the boat. Oh, great, this. I heard about this.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tyrol, yes? Do many Viera live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Where are the teeth of the nomads? Reef that sail for the mast snaps!
Couldn't be that this is the monster we get to fight, right? Like a normal Final Fantasy game.
Only elders have watch! This wing's too strong to take in yourself! Man falling off the mast! We need help! Get him below decks first! Quickly! Before he's washed overboard!
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
Well, at least we get to do something. Yeah, at least I get to do something.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Or is this all just done in cutscenes?
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Well, good on Alfino for saving his life.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning. What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
I've done this plenty of times. Dude, I fought Garlemald. What are you talking about? That's all I did at the end of frickin' ARR. Was activated like those
into the rescue efforts, though
hexagonal
shield. Another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
Well, what's happening now? We're sitting around.
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
I bet it's not. I bet halfway through we're gonna wish we're back on that boat in stormy seas. So what now? It's a cool shot. I like that. I like the lighting. Makes me look like a badass. Does that bell mean land? Does that land ho? I hope. Well, I think as soon as I get to wherever we're going out of here, I'm going to hop off Dawntrail and I'm going to go back to PvP. I mean, I won't lie. It's been really boring so far, but the cinematography and the graphics look amazing. I can't complain about that. Like, this skybox is brilliant, especially compared to Shadowbringers. Brother.
Morning.
Welcome back,
Joining
Mac.
us for some fresh air?
Welcome back, my friend. It is the Brute. So, you caught me just in time, because as soon as I get out of all these cutscenes, we're going to play some PvP, where the real action is.
Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
Just so you know, we start streaming at 7 now, instead of 8. So, we missed yesterday because Cutie. Well, save it for when Cutie's here, because she's gonna want to know about this too. No, that's okay. Because I'm almost done. I'm gonna be done at 9. But we missed yesterday because Cutie had to go to her one brother's birthday party. But Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. How? How did you hear about that? Oh, did he tell you? Well, I'm glad you worked through it. Oh, the VOD. I forgot the VOD. Yeah. Trust me, when Cutie comes back tomorrow, 7 o'clock, so be there. We want to talk all about it because we haven't seen you in months. And I will say this, we love being on YouTube so much more than Twitch. So yeah, we just let it rip. We didn't know who was going to be there because we haven't seen EDS. You're the first one who's back. So we're actually glad to see you. So, yeah, if you have to dip.
Can't be much farther now, can it?
Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this cutscene, I'm gonna go play some PvP. So, does this job have better prospects than the post office gig?
Land must be near. You need only hold up.
And we're gonna want to know all about it when we come on tomorrow.
For a dark
when
moment,
Cutie's here.
I thought the ocean might swallow
We're gonna
us.
want to know all about what's been
Glad to
going
have
on since
my
last time we talked.
pessimism proven wrong.
100%.
In other good news,
Because have you still? One last question before you go. Have you been playing Final Fantasy? Because Cutie's been looking for you. You got to get that job, man. You know how much that would help your situation? Like, you'd actually have a living wage.
Well, then
You'd be able to get out on your own for money like that. I guarantee, like, if you live in rural Illinois, I know it's expensive like Washington. Yeah, no, she's been looking for you. Don't feel pressured to do it, but she was looking for you. So she just wanted to see if you were still playing the game.
Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped.
Because I just started getting back in myself.
Coasts.
Like, if you watch the VOD, I'll kind of explain what I've been doing here. But and this is, I mean, I guess sometimes it does take a while to get into the action, but I had a bad phase of not doing it. Got burnt out in life. Well, dude, we went through the same thing.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Why do you think we haven't been here for, have you ever seen Big Stan? You'll have to explain to him what Big Stan is. That's too vague.
We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly.
Is it a movie or like a show or something? Because it sounds like it could be familiar, but maybe my brain is just like amalgamating different things. It's a movie.
If anything, it should be us thanking you.
I
for
don't
helping
think
us
so.
Through that beast of a storm.
Yeah, I don't think so. So now we're going on
As
a
a
thingy.
matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down.
When did it come out? How new is it?
Easy, stomach. Easy.
Dude, after this,
last
I'll let you
aboard.
guys know how the
If
interview
there's nothing
goes.
left
I'm
to
going to
say,
get back to
then let's shove off, shall
the
we?
stuff. Well, Mac, thanks for stopping by. Man, it's good to see you again. We missed you. We missed EDS. You guys are our homies. 2007. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. You guys are our homies. It's good to have you back. Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays. You got to be here, 7 o'clock. You'd be happy you stopped by. Absolutely. She kind of flaked on today, but she should be here tomorrow. We'll see. I'm going live either way, so I'm going to keep the channel afloat, so no, you'll always at least see me. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And we're going to be playing different games. Like it's supposed to be on Mondays is Brute's Choice, Wednesdays Cutie's Choice, and then Saturday we're going to pick a game to play. So sometimes, some days we'll do Final Fantasy, other days we'll do like an old school SNES RPG, you know, fun stuff. And Cutie gets to pick whatever she wants. So be here, man. We're back. It's good to see you back too. Have a great night, Mac. See you tomorrow. All right? You rule, dude.
Seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon.
Better believe it, pal. Get your ass in the pit, homeboy. Get your ass in the pit. No, we'd love to, man. Absolutely.
For a change?
That is a cool scene. I dig it.
There, look at my friends.
I like the scenes that Ashes Stardust.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Absolute friend of the channel, Mac Daddy there. It's good to see him back. We haven't seen him in a long time, but he is definitely a Cutie and the Brute original. All right, now that we've arrived, get me the hell out of here. No more Dawntrail. Oh, I forgot about this dumb song. Weird swinging 20s jazz number. I think I have to get to the Aetheryte. Yeah, I think I have to get to the Aetheryte. So that way I can actually get back here. But it's probably going to take me 9,000 hours to get through all these cutscenes. Oh, it's colorful. I'll give it that. I don't mind that it's colorful. You know, the aesthetics are kind of cool.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
I mean, they do look all right.
Much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tuliyollal are still few and far between.
What is Sing Sing Sing?
And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
How long have you all been around? Ships came here. Why did you not just reverse engineer them or buy one?
With Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
This big band jazz shit does not fit this area. It's kind of annoying.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
Unfortunately, no, you won't let us. I hate the Hrothgar mustaches. They're like horns or whatever they are. I hate the way they look.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tuliyollal?
I can answer that. These fine people are allies.
Oh, it's a famous jazz song? Okay. Yeah, I've never heard it. But I'm sure it does. I mean, it's probably what inspired it.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
Right already. Can I get to the Aetheryte so I can go play PvP?
We'll be
Good
continuing
grief, man.
our
Freaking
patrol
Yap
then.
Fest, 9,000. Everybody here loves the friggin' Yap.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part?
Yes. You look a friggin' idiot with your
Anyway,
orange ginger
first things first.
weird bohawk with your orange cape. Too much orange. Chill on the orange.
I bid you welcome to Tulihyolal.
I don't even think Ashes Stardust Sexy Walk could make this better. All right, let's go. Aetheryte City. Peloton. I literally never been here before. Now I gotta find all the ether currents. Oh, Wind Up Ian. That's what I'm carrying around. I like Wind Up Ian. Good grief, could this be farther away? Holy dog snot. My good God. All right, now it's time for the Wolf's Den Pier, but actually let me get to my... What in the hell? That doesn't even sound like it. That doesn't even sound like it. Judy, you got to get your shit together. Here I am worried about me not being freaking witty enough. Bardwin. I'm gonna do not pawn. I'm gonna do Hitman. All right, we're gonna do some PvP with Hitman. Need the catwalk. All right, Wolves Den Pier. Time to get into the pit. No more MSQ. Time to get into some PvP. All right. So what we're gonna do is Gambler. So what is this? Increases damage dealt by party member assault by 24%. Reduces damage state. So how do I even use that? I don't even know when I can use that. It might only be for frontline. On Avant. Action changes the reverse cascade, but under the effect on Avant. Means the fountain fall upon landing cascade. Under the effect action changes the saber dance, but under the effect of flourishing saber dance. Dance Dawn. While under the effect of flourishing saber dance and solos. So where's solos? Honing ovation, band dance. Damage reduction, increased movement speed, curing waltz. I don't know how to get solo step though. Well, at least I like this map. It's not crappy like the Kugane one. All right, we got a good team. Paladin, Machinist, Viper, cute Viper. I'll give her that. Adelaide Crescent, cute Viper. Who do we got against? Behemoth, Malbro, Diablos. Okay, we got a White Mage, a War, a Bard, another Dancer. All right, it's going to be a Dancer versus Dancer. Can I beat the Dancer? Vipers, I think, do a lot of damage. A lot of DiMaggio. So, all right, there's my Guard. There's my Standard Issue Elixir. Recuperate. There's Purify. So there. All right, now I'm under sprint. So do I start with En Avant? Because will En Avant change this unless I'm under the effect? I think I want to start by blowing shit up. I want to get 4. I want to get fan dance and starfall dance, rocking and rolling. Goodbye, summoner. I think you're going down, kid. Someone drop balls. Recuperate, got it. Got that. Saber dance. You want me to dance? Ah, got a KO. All right, we're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Watch this. Watch this. Here's where I die. Got him. Got him. All right, recuperate. That's how you use honing ovation. Right there, pal. Right there, pal. Right in your face. You can't even handle it. So slick, you can't even talk about it. All right, I'm going to steal this. Oh, he already stole it. 4, 5. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Fiber. Got him. Watch this. Bam. Run. Run away. What are you doing? Why can't I sprint? Okay, I'm getting chased. I'm getting chased by the other dancer, you sack of monkey shit. We're almost winning though. We're almost winning. All right, white mage is almost dead. Watch this. Oh, healed. Now I'm possessed. Okay, run away. And bam. There we go. Can't catch me, mother effer. No death. No dancer, no death run. There's like 20 police cars right in front of me. There's huge wreck. Well, I hope nobody died. I don't know how that didn't hit. Oh well. I'm just gonna eat your shit. You're gonna have to chase if you want. Where is it? Oh, I guess 2 are dead. So 2 are dead. We wait for them. Well, I think I got caught by 2 of them. Yeah, I think I got caught by 2 of them that time. I think that's our summoner, LB. Yeah, I think we're straight dead ski. They got a 5-on-3. Yeah, we got our asses kicked. No one gets a commendation. Absolutely 0. Absolutely 0. Well, who is the better dancer? had less time on Crystal, but then again, our whole team had less time on Crystal. Yeah, I mean, look at it's wasn't great. Not a great showing by Team Astra, unfortunately. But I feel like I'm learning how to play Dancer a little better. I still wish I knew how to. What even is that? Large scale PvP duties. You want us to push the crystal? How? You all are dead. We tried to push the crystal and you all bailed on it. All right, Machinist, Dark Knight, Dragoon could be good. Who are we going up against? A Picto, a Bard, 2 healers, Gunbreaker. I don't know, could be an easy team, could be a nightmare team. You never know with healers and tanks, sometimes they make themselves unkillable. I'm definitely gonna go. Let me look at PvP. Dance of the Dawn. Wander the effective solo step. Increases damage dealt by self and party member designated by dance party by 10%. Gradually fills the limit gauge itself and other party members does. I don't know how to get solo step. I gotta look up how to get solo step. Okay. So we waiting? Alright, he's already got shit up. Got him. They've got 4 people right there. That saber dance. You want me to dance? You want me to impress you with my moves? I will do anything. All right, here we go. Here they come. What'd I get hit with? A Flatus Misery? I think that was a white mage LB. I don't know. I don't know what I got nailed by, but I got nailed by something. It's hard to tell. But they killed a bunch of us. Like, we somehow got grouped up. I mean, there's no pre-mades in this shit, but it seemed pretty fishy to me. They got a triple kill. Don't know how the fuck I don't know how the hell that happened. Seems a little weird. I'm gonna switch this to black or dark. Who has no life. Got it. Watch out. All right, run away. Got an assist there. Pinto. Gunbreaker. Nope. You can go. What are you guys doing? 3 of them are attacking me. Why are they still so close to the end? Literally 3 of them are attacking me. It was a 4-on-2. My God. Kill someone. That's fucking crazy. Man, the matchmaking here is garbage. Wow, 2 in a row. Well, 14 kills to 5. Think we know who the better team was. My God, man. Didn't really get a chance to get off the ground. Well, when one of us had no kills and 5 deaths, I guess when you run at the enemy and just let it rip, that's what happens. That's fun. How in the hell do you get solo step? What even is that? Do I get it after this? When 2 out of the 3 or 2 out of the 5 are chasing the dancer, you should immediately 3-wipe their team, destroy them, and move the crystal back. There's no way that should ever be a case where we still lose a 5-on-3. And it was a 5-on-2 because one of them was dead. My God, if I can occupy 2 of them for that long, why aren't they all dead? What the hell is solos? I still want to know how to get solos. Still don't know. Why isn't this bard dead? Well, the bard's focusing me down. Don't know how I didn't get that. How long's my limit break? All right, we got a limit break for Dune. Okay, they got a 5 on 4, 5 on however many. Let them have it. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, they've got no. Yeah, we don't have. We don't even know what we're doing. All 4 of us are back here, and all 5 of them are together. So I don't even know what we're doing at this point. Don't know why I'm not getting the credit for those. Once again, I don't know why I'm not getting credit for those kills. All right, where's the crystal? Oh, we moved it all the way the hell up there. All right, what do I got up? I got nothing. I got honing ovation. I'm not going 3-on-1. All right, here we go. They got 4, we got 4, but they're kicking us. Got them both. Got him. Overtime. We're murdering them. There's no way we should be losing them. We actually won. We actually won. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah, these guys were stealing my kills too. I don't know. I got 9 assists, but I don't know how I got so few kills. I should have most of those. But good damage, good output. Kind of piss poor time on Crystal. All right, everybody. We're gonna do one more. One more, just because I want to get some more on the PvP. Let's see, where am I at? Series milestone. We're not even close. Okay, I got to do way more PvP. Way more PvP. All right. We'll do one more, and then we're going to call it a night. Dawntrail stream, that section of it, so boring I wanted to die. And the last like 15 minutes of playing PvP, most fun I've had in a long time. There you go. I'm learning Dancer. I'm learning don't die and kill the opponent. Don't die and kill the opponent. What are we waiting on here, last guy? Come on, number 10. Let's go. Gonna be last in DPS anyways. It's not like this isn't how I was when I was in Scholar. I am not the carry, not by a long. I do feel like I got screwed out of a bunch of kills. Oh, we got the Bard again. Bar City. Well, we got a ninja. Maybe he'll do a lot of deaths. And who are we going against? That's a cute picture. A monk, bard, machinist, white mage. We might actually have them. They got a bunch of range, and the monk's a pain in the ass, though. Monk's a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. You better get in the front line, Faye. You better get in the front line. Lickety split. Because do I even have hello? Oh, all right. Not that one. That one. And monkfish. You monkfish. All right, here we go. Oh, Theodora's already farming healing done by using a bunch of unnecessary elixirs. All right, let's go. Let's go! So last one, we got to end on a high note. We got to end on a high note. All right, Monk's already over pursuing. Okay, they ducked that. Monk was over pursuing. There we go. Whatever that was. Nope, no. All right. Everybody's being chicken shit. All right, we're in. I got her. I did lots of damage there. God damn it! Where's our team? Oh, let me guess. The ninja's off doing something stupid. I didn't even have a map. Oh, there it is. Yeah, ninja's back here doing stupid shit, trying to chase down one person. Like 3 people on the one monk. No wonder they're winning. But that's on my team. They actually, if that was my team, we'd be losing that fight. All right, here we go. What the hell are we even doing? They got, what, all 4 of them on the crystal? Latest purgation. And right into a meteor dive. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it be a Flatus Purgation right into a meteor dive? Come on, Ninja, what are you doing, man? You got a limit break. You should be salivating. God, they got a 5 kill. Well, this one's gonna be over quick at least. This one's gonna be overkill. They got a 5 kill. At least it's over fast. And they're all using standard elixir. Holy shit. We're getting steamrolled. Garbage team. Where is our team? What are we even doing? Can you attack him? Can you effing attack him? My God, what are you doing? Oh, there you go, Ninja. Surprise. All right, standard elixir, let's go. You're dead. Got her. All right, you were dead, Skis. You're on the crystal. Oh, we're so far behind. We are so far behind. Waste it, Bard. You wasted it, you idiot. Bye. I don't know how he got that. All right. Don't have a limit break yet. Chase if you want, you dummies. All right, now I've got limit break. And Dark Knight and Summoner all have limit break. I got them both. Now's the time. Nope. Dead speed. Sprint. You're gonna have to chase. All right, we got another KO. All right, we got a 5-on-2. Let's go. 5-on-2. Let's go. I'm not even close to the limit break. 5-on-2. Let's go. Stop being scrub dump. Latest purgation into Meteor Dive? I don't think so. You don't have Meteor Dive, you big dummy. Bye, Indy Walker. Gave it the old winkarooski. How are we not winning? How are we not winning? We're murdering them on kills. All right, we got Ellie Slop. Victory. I think that went okay. 10 assists, top assists. Got only the one kill. Probably, yeah. I put my dance partner on the wrong person. You know, decent amount of time on the crystal. It was all right. Well, and the ninja got a lot of kills, which is a ninja should do. So there we go. All right. So, Skinners. Tuesday night in the books, pal. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. Mac, it was great to see you again. We're looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Anyone who came by, hey, please leave a like. Make sure, if you like what you see, we do this often, 3 times a week. We're going to start making long form content, and we put a lot of shorts too. Make sure and subscribe. You'll never miss a minute of Cutie and the Brute. Hopefully Cutie will be here tomorrow, so it can be an official Cutie and the Brute stream. Until then, have a fantastic night, and as always, remember, get out of my face. Later, jerks.